if it's okay with you, I'm going to keep the magic train going for a little bit. I know that sounds like a dirty euphemism, but what I mean is I'm going to use another magic book for today's prompt. 10th of December. Yesterday's was okay. I've still got the sheen, as you can see. The sheen. Look at that lighting. It's majestic. Majestic. So this is the magic book we're going to use today. The Approach by Jamie D. Grant. It's an awesome book. I know you don't care. You're not a magician. I bought an early copy of this book, so there's a gap on the back that says need amazing testimonials. The ironic thing is, if you buy this book now, my testimonial is one on the back. I know. I should really get a copy of that one. I like seeing my name in print, even if I'm not talented enough to write my own book. So let's try for a writing prompt today with another magic book. This is not going to be filled with like tricks and stuff like that, so it's not going to be weird gimmicks. It's more about setting yourself up as a magician, the professional side of it. So, and then we'll kind of use that word to kind of guide you with your prompt for today, whether you're writing a social media post, shooting a video, or, you know, making some crappy YouTube thing that apparently is a thing now. So let me have a flick through. Let me see. If you are a magician, this is a really good book. Steep price though, 75 quid, but it's good. I'm going to go there. We'll go here. Let's see what we've got. So we're going for an interesting word, right? No ifs, ands, or buts. That's the whole premise of this entire thing. Right, I've landed on the word you. Not the sheep you, E-U-E. That would have been an interesting word. It's just you. The word next to it is, well, a couple of words is gig. So let's go with gig. Let's go with gig. So that's the word for today. I want you to think about. The weird thing is, when you're a business owner, no matter what business you're in, you have a definition of what the word gig is for you, right? So for me, it might be writing a sequence. For a magician, it's attending a private party in a smart suit and doing card tricks. For a health trainer, it might be a class. For a plumber, it might be, you know, a specific job. So we have this definition of the word gig. I would tend to think about what gig do I want to pick and talk about. Let's talk about one of our gigs. The obvious thing is, here's a few. Okay, you could go with the best gig you ever had, the worst gig you ever had, the first gig, the last gig. You could go with the most expensive. What's the most expensive gig you've ever done? What's the least expensive? What's the scariest? What's the most emotional gig you've ever done? You could go, what was the easiest? What was the most surprising? What was the one that you thought was going to be difficult but was actually easy? Or vice versa, what was the gig you thought was going to be a piece of cake but was really, really challenging? Yeah, pick an emotion and pick one of your gigs. And then think about, you know, telling that story. That's a good chance to give your audience an insight into what this journey is like, what this world is like. Gives them a bit of an inside peek behind the curtain, what this industry is like for them, maybe what challenges lie ahead, but it's not really focused about that. It's just more about showing the credibility of, you know, this journey is littered with surprises. Good, bad, indifferent. It's not about that. You don't need to hype anything up or make it seem harder or, you know, or more challenging than it actually is, but maybe just tell them an interesting story about a gig. So pick one of those. Add a word before gig and then just go with whatever one you think would be the most interesting email or social post or video. So that's it, gig. I'll give you 4 seconds to have a quick think about how you're going to use the word gig today in your content. See, I'm counting on my fingers down here instead of up here because I just thought it would be really awkward and I like that. So if you want to share what you've created, feel free to go with the hashtag Knife. If you want more writing prompts all in one place in a nice little PDF or Google Doc, there's like 61 there. Go to insertgaghere.com/email and I'll see you tomorrow for another writing prompt. No ifs, ands or buts. Bye!